Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about 3 tips on becoming a better speaker. If you've seen me speak in the past, or give some kind of presentation, whether it be technical or on something management leadership wise, it's not a skill that I went and did any formal training for. I've never done any kind of Toastmasters or public speaking courses or anything like that. And really it's just a matter of sort of picking up things over time and self-improvement, always kind of focusing on what I'm doing, and always just trying to improve on my speaking. And what I've found is that people are starting to just get into it, or just aren't comfortable with public speaking or giving presentations and things like that. They definitely overthink the process, right? And I even did it at first. I was super critical of myself. I was super concerned about what people are going to think. What if I said something wrong? What if I didn't know an answer? Well, I've come to learn that some of that stuff is less important, and it's more important to really get it out there. So to get started, the first important thing was really to just be yourself, right? Be genuine and talk about your experiences, because that's where the value is. So if you've got experience with a certain technology, or you've gone through certain migrations, or whatever it happens to be, talk about that, right? Because that's all valuable information for people who haven't experienced those things. Also be humble, right? Just take feedback, understand it, accept criticism, really appreciate that people are making those suggestions to you, and then move on, right? I can't stress that enough. Just move on. Because, honestly, my second point is that perfection is the enemy of production, right? And this is an age-old adage. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways that people say it, but the reality is that you need to prepare and practice, but don't over prepare, right? You're never going to prepare for every question you're going to get, and you're never going to have every single answer that you're going to get to every single question you're going to have, right? So that leads me to, if you don't know the answer, just say you don't know, right? Don't make up answers on the fly. Don't guess. Sometimes I'll put a theory out there, but big disclaimer, right? Hey, I really don't know the answer. Here's why I think that's the case. And if it's important to you, let me know. Send me an email, send me a message, and I'll find you the answer and get back to you, right? And then actually follow up and get back to them, right? I would say 9 times out of 10, they're probably not even going to send you the question, because it was just some sporadic question they had and it really wasn't that important to them. But when they do send you the question, go find the answer, because it just adds to your legitimacy. And then lastly, you can never please everyone. This is huge, right? So you have to understand that after doing over 100 talks, it's probably still 50-50. And that's all I'm really hoping for. 50% of the people really appreciate what I'm doing. 50% of the people can be critical, right? And honestly, it is what it is. You're never going to please everybody. You could listen to every self-help guru. You can listen to every public person, and they're going to tell you the exact same thing. You're never going to please everybody. So don't start trying. Okay. Take the criticism people give, analyze it, go through it, think about it, right? And then just let it go. Learn from it. Is there something you can get out of it? But otherwise, just let it go. It's just going to bog you down. It's going to slow you down. It's going to stop you, right? And then one thing I really tend to do is, if you've seen me in person, I'll generally sort of just head out of the room right after I'm done talking. And the reason for that is because I want to go and digest all of my thoughts from that presentation. I want to think about the areas where I, might have misspoke, or, I didn't really hammer home the point I was trying to make on a certain topic. And I want to sort of brain dump that while it's still fresh in my head, or, a question that somebody asked that I'm really curious to know the answer to for myself, even if that person doesn't reach out to me. Maybe I'll see him another time or something like that. So anyway, those are the 3 tips. Be yourself. Perfection is the enemy of production, and you can never please everybody. Hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out. If you have any more tips, throw them in the comments below. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.